So, hello students. Today I shall be talking about active voice and passive voice. So, often students find problem in identifying whether a sentence is written in active voice or whether it is written in passive voice. So, actually, it is very simple. In any sentence, there is someone who is doer, who does something. Okay. And also there is some object on which some action has been done. When the doer is in the beginning and that object on which the action has been done is in the later part of the sentence, then that is active voice. For example, the child is eating an apple. No, the child is a doer, apple is an object upon which the action is being done. Okay. Now this sentence is active voice. The child is in the beginning. Now suppose we say an apple is being eaten by a child. Here object is in the beginning and the child, the doer, is in the later part of the sentence. So that becomes passive voice. So before we start learning this active voice and passive voice, I would like to say that there are situations when a person who is doing the work is really not important. The actions are more important, objects are more important. Okay. For example, whenever we describe any recipe, so we do not start a sentence with the cook does this, then the cook does that, then the cook does this. So we simply say XYZ recipe, spice is taken, XYZ material is taken, and that is put into that. So sometimes we do not even write who is doing it. So now let me say once again that passive voice is a sentence when the doer is either in the end or not there at all. Okay, so I hope you have understood what is the difference between active voice and passive voice. Now there are certain basic rules. So whenever we write passive voice, the verb is always in the third form. And also we use the word by, by. Like an apple is being eaten by a child or the child. Okay, by the child. So who is doing it? So we write by. If we are not writing the doer, then there is no problem. So there are 2 or 3 other rules also, like if there is can, could, shall, should, has, okay, not has, to, okay, will, may, must. So when we make a passive of such sentences, then BEB is used, like can becomes can be, may becomes may be, should becomes should be. Like you should take a bath. A bath should be taken by you. Okay, that's there. So when we observe the various sentences, then we learn more. Many times when the sentence is in active voice, then the doer is actually one person and objects are in plural, like the gardener is watering the plants. Now if we write in the passive voice, the plants will come in the beginning, but plants are plural. So we won't say is, then we would say plants are being watered by the gardener. Similarly, has and have. Many times in the beginning we are writing have, like I have told the children stories. But here it won't work. Let me try another sentence. I have told the children a story. Now with I we always use have, but with story we use has. A story has been told to the children by me. So has and have also get interchanged because it depends now what we are writing in the beginning. Okay, so we need to observe these sentences and learn them. So I think you must have got the basic idea about active voice and passive voice. The best way to learn passive voice is by trying to describe various recipes, because when we describe recipes we do not write cook in the beginning, or always we do this, we do that. Mostly we focus upon the actions, focus upon the object on which the action is done. So that was all about active voice, passive voice, and thank you for being here. Bye bye, have a nice